Hello, beloved. Let's tap into loneliness in a hyperconnected world, shall we? Over the past decade, we've treated loneliness like a checklist item, something to be solved with the next big app. We created dating platforms, friend-finding tools, AI companions, and wellness apps to soothe the anxiety all that tech created. But despite all the innovation, we have never felt more isolated. The problem? Most solutions focus on immediate gratification, matching, messaging, swiping, while ignoring the deeper issue, a lack of everyday infrastructure. It is even incredible interested to make something. If you're a future community in the little accessed, not apply for this understand. While most solutions focus on immediate gratification, matching, messaging, swiping, while ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. The problem is a deeper active leaders to the solutions. Most solutions focus on immediate gratification, receive better full dissolutions. The often too, most solutions focus on immediate gratification. The problem, we have never felt more isolated. Some of our 4 days for me, we have never felt more isolated. It start with incredible interest in and learn more demarcation. The for body, we have never felt more isolated. We've really happy to solved in the matching, swiping, while ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. The problem, we have never felt more isolated. The problem, we have never felt more isolated. We'll treated them tell in any ever together is the way incredibly interested. We ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. While ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. The problem, we have never felt more isolated. Is something that find out for other people, we have never felt more isolated. We created dating platforms, friend-finding tools, swiping, while ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. As we really help them find out next buddy outs, it is more pretty much in the most of all the bad. But the problem, we have never felt more isolated. Most solutions focus on immediate gratification, matching, messaging, swiping, while ignoring the deeper issue on the deeper issue. The problem, we have never felt more isolated. We've really helped them find out next buddy outs. If you are future to spite loneliness in a hyperconnected world, we have never felt more isolated. Some of our 4 days for me, we have never felt more isolated. Shall we? Over the past decade, we've treated loneliness like a checklist item, something to be solved with the next big app. We have a lack of everyday infrastructure that supports real, sustained human connection. So let's make sense and release the pressure. Most of us think awareness just means noticing what's happening around us. But real awareness goes deeper. It's learning to notice what's happening within us, our thoughts, emotions, and reactions in the moment. When we start paying attention like that, we begin to see patterns. The same triggers, the same stories we tell ourselves, and the same reactions showing up again and again. And that's where change often begins. Because once we see the pattern, it no longer completely controls us. We gain a small pause, a moment where we can choose a different response. Awareness also reminds us that our thoughts, emotions, and body are all connected. When we care for them together, growth becomes more balanced and natural. Over time, through reflection and mindfulness, these small moments of awareness slowly reshape how we live, respond, and relate to others. Why digital fixes fall short. Technology has tried to fill the gaps, but it can't replace the physical and social systems that once made connection easy. Think about it. Green spaces where people can gather for free, community events that make it easy to visit and make new friends, and enough time in the day to actually socialize. Everything can be delivered from groceries in an hour and an Amazon package in 2 days. We've lost the art of grace and communication for these essentials in the shift toward remote work, delivery culture, and self-service everything. What's really shocking is the stark impact for younger generations, with studies showing that children today spend less time outdoors than prison inmates. The future of connection is offline. We're entering a new era, one where connection isn't driven by swipes and notifications, but by intentional design. I'm seeing brands are beginning to act more like urban planners, filling in the social gaps that cities can't or won't. From rooftop gardens to reimagined community cafes, the trend is clear. Face-to-face connection is becoming a cultural and business priority. Just as sustainability became a corporate mandate in the 2010s, building infrastructure for real connection will define the next era. By 2026, it won't just be a health concern. It will be seen as a market failure if ignored. But above all, what about inner connection? While we rebuild the external world, we can't overlook the inner one. True connection starts within, with emotional regulation, intuitive decision-making, and self-awareness. My body of work is on the foundation of relational neuroscience and personal introspection. Letting go of expectations and the belief that hard work alone will fix you is the hardest work. True work is presence, noticing your body, mind, heart, and soul, and meeting yourself with compassion in each moment. Life isn't a destination to reach or a journey to finish. It's walking, pausing, learning, releasing, and showing up again. In a vision, Spirit brought me into the seventh spirits, two of which are wisdom and understanding. The visual was of a deep state of isolation and what feels like depression, sinking to the bottom of the ocean where all the noise starts to drown out and the elements saturate the body. It's a little-known science that within the dark underwater, there is a living, breathing soil or rack. This soil is like a pearl embodying wisdom. By becoming that quieted pearl, you resurface back into reality, bringing the wisdom and understanding with you from the quiet, dark soil and the ocean. Who am I? Why am I here? Am I good enough? These questions drive endless seeking and the idea that worth must be proven outside ourselves. Gradually release that transactional habit. Shift attention from arriving somewhere to embodying who you are right now. Trust yourself. Turn inward to work through beliefs, fears, expectations, and judgments. Finish what needs finishing, not out of failure, but from choice. When you trust your inner truth, life becomes connection instead of transaction. Questions become beacons. Inner answers mark both endings and beginnings. Life is breath in, breath out, and the pause between, repeated with joy and quiet presence. That's where the Light Between Oracle comes in. Our app is designed to support your inner world, helping you access your intuition, calm your nervous system, and make aligned choices in real time. It's not just another app. It's a guide for navigating modern life with depth, clarity, and connection. Because when you're grounded within, you're more open to meaningful connection with others. And that's the foundation of a truly connected future.